Well,
it's
no.
not like people called and was like, that was hilarious.
A couple
like, you
people
never heard
did.
From anybody.
A couple people laughed.
I don't know. You're
I
making
heard
it
some
seem like
cackles
you
from
were
the
like
car.
everywhere you went. They were like, please, Mr. Steele, here's your booth.
Hello and welcome to Nick and Kristen in the podcast. This is going to be the last episode of the week because we are going to be on vacation for a couple of days. I know that we've been unemployed for several months, me especially, but we bought this trip before we even got fired.
Right.
So we're like, let's just go. This is going to be our last hurrah because we, I don't even know if you guys know this, we went from 3 incomes because we had 2 full-time decent paying jobs and 1 really good paying job, and we lost 2 out of 3 incomes.
Yeah,
and so it was a hard hit, but we had gotten to the point where we're like, hey, we could afford this really cool thing,
right?
And so we're going on a Disney cruise,
right?
We're going to Florida, and we bought Concierge, which I had never heard of. So you kind of booked the whole thing,
right,
and you know what Concierge is, and you saw all the TikToks for it? Is that what? So why'd you concierge us?
Well, I concierged us because originally I went to the Disney website and you get to pick your rooms or what style of room you want, and I knew I wanted a balcony because you have to have a balcony on a cruise. It's so nice, and it's Lily's first cruise. I wanted to make it exciting. Again, at the time we had 3 incomes, 3 full-time incomes.
Yeah, and so, no debt for 6 weeks.
Right. So we were just oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah. And the concierge level is an upgraded room with upgraded amenities in the room, and it was not much more.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. It was just kind of a little bit extra for this particular cruise. Either we were getting a deal or something was happening. I'm not sure yet.
I don't know. So I was like, okay, well, I have the extra money or whatever. And then it also said you also get to pick your activities before anybody else. So you're guaranteed whatever you want to do on the cruise, which again feels so icky.
Yeah,
that you have to pay to have a better experience. But anyways.
Yeah, it's just like going to Disneyland and getting the fast pass.
Yeah.
And you get to experience more rides than the people who pay just as much.
I know.
And then it's
real
it's
awful.
very classist.
Very classist. Yeah. But I was just well, this is our first Disney cruise, and it's probably going to be our last.
Yeah. Well, now, especially we're it's going to be a long time before we go on vacation.
Yeah. So, I don't know how much Lily's really been into Disney. She's been getting more into it now that we've been about to go on this cruise, but after this we'll probably do more other cruise lines where they go more exciting locations, because it's so I want to go to Alaska or something like that. So we wanted to see if she even liked the experience. And also, I didn't want to spend the majority of my day waiting in line for things while you two have fun, so that we can go have a good experience or a good seat in the theater. And with the concierge, it's they save a section so you can kind of show up right before the theater, and they have a seat for you, and they bring you popcorn so you don't have to go get it and all this stuff. I know, it feels icky.
But at this point, it's you know what?
But it wasn't that much more.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And I wasn't
But there's
super
only so
put
many
out
spots,
by it.
right? Yeah.
Right, there's only so many spots.
Yeah.
And so I was well, I'll pay for a little extra so that I don't have to spend my whole vacation waiting in line.
Yeah.
And so I was great. Doing it, wonderful. And since then, I've learned a lot more about how classist it really is. We get on the boat first. We get a special lunch before anybody else. We get to our rooms before anyone else. We get to have all these experiences, and I got to book all of these things before anyone. Yeah. And a lot of them sold out, and it's anyways. But we're doing that on Thursday. So we're flying out. The cruise is on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We come back Monday.
Yeah, it's going to be, I hope it's going to go by fast, which sucks. Yeah. But I know that they have their own island that they're going to for Disney. I forget what it's called, but
Castaway Cay.
Castaway Cay. All right, so we're going out there, and we're probably going to spend most of the time on the boat. Lily's excited to just kind of swim in the pool. Yeah. Which is what we do when we go to Disneyland. She doesn't even care about the Disneyland parks.
That's true.
But there's all sorts of cool stuff that's going to be happening on the boat. And so she's going to have a good time, and she wants to be very independent.
She wants to experience the kids club because I told her, I was like, look, we are dropping you off at the kids club.
Yeah, like mom and daddy taking a second.
Yeah, we're going to go because they have like a Star Wars bar, but it's 21 and over and all this kind of stuff. So I'm like, look, you're going to the kids club for a couple hours every day. And I'm like, I need you to be a big girl. And like, this is really exciting. We've talked about all the independence around it.
Yeah.
And how she gets to have this experience. And so she's really jazzed about it because she's...
Yeah, she wants to run the boat too. So yeah.
She's at this age where she wants to do all of these things and have all these adult experiences, but she's still too young.
Yeah.
But on the boat with like the cruise directors and all these people watching over her.
It's built for her, yeah.
It's built for her to kind of run around and do some stuff and not be super monitored. So
yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, so we're excited. We'll be missing the rest of the week for the podcast just because like, and probably miss a little bit of next week too. So it's like, yeah, this is our vacation. So sorry to the Clark County Trash Pandas who sponsor this.
They're not getting their 3 days.
They're not getting their 3 days. So, but thank you for sponsoring us. You can skip this week if you want.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity to go into the sponsor.
I know. That's what I was going to say. So if you don't know who the Clark County Trash Pandas are, this must be your first time watching our show because they've been sponsoring us since the beginning. They are going to be a brand new basketball team that is coming here to Clark County. I'm going to be their DJ. They're putting together a team now. They've got a dance team. He's really focused on getting out in our community and helping people and making sure that the kids have someone and basketball players to look up to and they can be out there just doing the work. And so I'm excited to get this season started. Tickets go on sale in October. For March is when the first couple games are.
Okay.
So you can go and visit them at clarkcountytrashpandas.com.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So you started a new job this week.
Yeah.
We went from having 3 jobs to just 1.
Yeah.
And now we've added another one.
I have an official employment, which is weird. I've been training for the last couple of days, and it's so not radio. And it's like, it's really weird because for the last 20 years, all I've done is radio, and that's all I wanted to do. And I even went on an extra interview because I'm trying to get even more jobs if I can.
Yeah.
And so I went on an interview for the Moda Center here, which is our big event center for for basketball teams and concerts and stuff like that. And they have a breakdown crew. And after each event's done, you take the table or take the floor out, put the new floor in. And so it's like an overnight shift. I was like, I can do a couple of those shifts. And one of the questions the guys asked was like, what'd you do before this? And I was like, well, I spent the last 20 years in radio, really no experience in, lifting, building, doing any of that stuff. And it's like, how did you feel when you lost your job? And I was like, that was a very deep question. And I was like, I was devastated. Like, it floored me. And it's...
Like the floors I'm about to pull up for you.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, it was...
How low did I feel? Yeah. The ice that I'm going to be putting in for the Winterhawks low.
That low. And so I gave this really long answer. I was like, well, it was kind of life-changing and devastating, and I've been in a really weird funk for the last 4 months trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do with my life. It's like, so...
That's more than I've gotten when I asked how you're doing.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it came out of nowhere.
Then you sobbed, and he pulled you into a loving embrace.
And he's like, this is not for you. So.
Oh, he did?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, that got left out of the
but so I went into that, and I was like, oh, I think I'm now dealing with it. And as I see more and more people get fired in radio, I'm like, oh, it's not me.
No, the whole industry.
Some of the best talent out there has been let go recently, and it's just like, it's a shame. I feel like you don't play chess, but at the end of chess, when you want to give up, you turn the king. So it's like,
I know.
It's kind of what radio's doing in a way, and it's a shame.
Sorry, radio.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's like every day it just continues. It just feels like every day we wake up to news that the whole industry's changing.
Yeah.
And it's really a challenge because it's funny. I was watching this Mark Maron interview.
Yeah.
And he was talking really from a comedy standpoint of where do you think comedy's going now with the rise of TikTok and Instagram, where the crowd work is more important than the act now because it goes really viral, and how a lot of these comedians are chasing this virality because then it leads to movies and stuff. It's you don't have to be a really good comedian, you just have to be really good in these 30-second interactions with people.
It's like the Matt Rife thing, right? Where he he got his own special and he got movies and all of a sudden he was super famous.
But then he poo-pooed his entire audience and everyone was like, well, we made you famous and we can make you not famous.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it went down. But somebody said something about they said something about radio, like briefly to him, and he's like, yeah, it's going the podcasting route. And he was like, soon we're going to be so watered down with podcasts that like we forget that the other mediums even existed. Like podcasts will become the norm. That will be the only entertainment that we have like 20 years from now.
Yeah.
And like comedy, the touring and the specials will be something that's like a relic of the thing of the past. It's all like these very on-demand.
Yeah, because a lot of comedians are starting podcasts. Yeah.
Right. So like there's no reason to go, especially if you have a family, on these 30 city tours.
Yeah.
When you could have your own podcast, be funny and stay home. And so there's just like, he's like, everybody's secluding and they're doing things from their house now, and he's you know, for good or worse, I guess, depending on how you feel about it. But
I mean, like everything else, I feel like it's gonna get saturated. It's saturated now.
Yeah.
There's so many podcasts and so many people that used to be in radio starting podcasts. I don't know what's gonna happen, and that's the thing. I want to keep doing what we're doing and having a show and being together. I just don't know where the future is going to be. Like, it's not going to be, it looks like I mean, it could be radio, but radio's not investing in the radio. So like, it's a medium that's there.
And it's disheartening when like the new cars that are coming out don't have AM FM radios. And so it's like, that feels like a real kick in the bollocks, you know, because it's like, okay, well, then how do any newer people get exposed to this?
Yeah.
And like people come to radio for music primarily. There's so many different ways to get your music in a better way other than the radio. And so the only other thing that I had going for it was like these local personalities.
And now there's other ways to find them.
And now you can do that on TikTok, and you can do it on Instagram and through podcasts. So it's just, it's a changing, I think it's still a great viable medium.
I agree. It's just that the companies that run it are throwing it into the ground. So it's like,
But I asked you, like, on your first day, I was like, what did it feel like driving to a job? And you were like, oh my gosh, it was so depressing.
It was. Like, I'm driving and it hit me that I'm going to a job that's not the dream job that I've been doing most of my life. And so it's just like, it's weird being around new people and training in a new job has nothing to do with it. Like, and I mean, it's fun though. I'm excited to learn, and I'm learning a lot, and so that's cool. And I officially start. I get like the handcuff or not the handcuffs. The
white gloves.
They take off
gloves comes out?
Is it the handcuffs? Like where they let you free. I forget what that's called.
I mean, shackles. Are we going
shackles,
way
sure.
back?
I guess we go shackles.
Not so great part
they're
of
letting me be free and do my thing.
The
Officially,
emancipation of Nick.
Officially tomorrow, so it's like, all right, it's like gloves.
All right,
the gloves.
we moved on from it. We've already said gloves 9 times before this, so I don't know why we're circling
The gloves
back.
are off. That's what it is.
Anyways, but I mean, like, let me use some like therapy, like, you know, rephrasing whatever.
Here we go.
This idea of like, oh, I'm not doing the job that I loved for the last 20 years. Well, you got to do the job you loved for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And now it's not that job that you loved anymore. And it really hasn't been that love that you've had for quite some time.
No, I agree.
And so like, instead of being in this very uncertain, very scary kind of industry now that used to be really fun and you still are good at it and you like it, but like, you know, you don't want to wait another 10 years and be 54 and then be out of a job.
No,
like,
I agree.
At that point, you're just going to be like, well, I want to give up, but it's still too early.
Yeah,
Now
that's
Now you can rebuild, and you still have good years left in you.
I never thought that I would be the person that got the whole new career in his 40s. It's
Yeah,
like,
well, nobody wants to.
I know a lot of people will quit their whatever it is they're doing because they're doing something they don't like doing.
Yeah.
And then they go like, I'm chasing my dream. It's like, no, well, I had the dream, and now I'm like, oh, now I'm restarting.
But the dream has changed, and that's
I'm not saying it's
the
bad.
point, is like, the dream is no longer the dream anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the dream was back 10 years ago when every radio station had budgets.
Yeah.
And we had these crazy promotions, and it was super fun. And there was a music director that was curating music specifically for that station, for that locality.
Yeah.
Now everything is so watered down and awful, and like, you have to fight for everything that you get. Like, it's not what it used to be.
Yeah, I agree. And that's sad too. And now it's just when you strip it down to what it is, where it's just the entertainment and the connection, like, I'm no longer doing that either. And so now we have this podcast to keep it going, and that's fun. But like,
But
yeah,
you
it's
never
just
connected with anyone other than me.
What do you mean? I did
What are you
on the
talking
air,
about?
not in person. Like over the air, we connected with a lot of people,
Well,
like
yeah,
listeners and things like that.
Yeah, but they didn't feed back to you.
Well,
It's
no.
not like people called and was like, "That was hilarious."
A couple
like, you
people
never heard
did.
From anybody.
A couple people laughed.
I don't know. You're
I
making
heard
it
some
seem like
cackles
you
from
were
the
like
car.
everywhere you went. They were like, "Please, Mr. Steele, here's your booth over by the window, just how you like it. Your usual, sir." Like nobody knew you.
No, but-
occasionally at the grocery store, somebody'd be like, "Hey, you look familiar," and you'd be like, "Oh, I'm on the radio," and they're like, "Oh, I like you." Like. So you're
No, I'm
still
not saying
gonna
I
get
got.
that.
I'm not saying I got treated differently, but it was like, yeah, it was the connection with people that you would go out to events and they would get to know you.
Sure.
And yeah, and now we're doing this, and so it's fine. I'm not hating the job. I think it's cool and I think it's interesting, and I don't know if it's the future. Like
No, I know.
But I did get 5 free T-shirts on my first day, which is something I haven't had in radio in 15 years. And so like
We had to pay for our own T-shirts.
yeah. So like I got the shirts and I was like, huh.
Clutching
This
up
is
to
like
you, like,
the station.
is this what love feels like?
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is done
This
differently
is
now.
support.
I know, and I've thought about that too, and where it's like, oh, when I leave work, I'm done with work, and
Yeah.
that's gonna be new.
And there's
it's
nobody
always,
calling you going, "Hey,
Yeah.
can you just jump on real quick?"
yeah,
and
it's
do
like
all
I'm
these
done.
things?
I clocked out. I officially clock in and clock out now. So
Do you have like a little thingy?
yeah, well, I've got a code I gotta put in,
Oh,
and so
okay.
it's just like, oh,
What's
wow.
your code number?
Oh well, let me tell everybody
no,
everything. Yeah.
Oh, because everyone's gonna rush out and log you
Well,
in.
I mean, it's all
Nobody
these-
even knows what you're doing.
I know, but why am I telling my code number? What do you care?
I don't, because I wanted to know if you memorized it. Is
Well,
it something
yeah.
you picked, or was
Yeah,
it
I
given
picked
to
it.
you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I was just
That was
curious.
a weird question to ask. Like, well, what's your PIN number? You got
no,
a social
nobody's-
you want to share with everybody? Like,
if you're putting clocking in with up there with your social.
well, that's what I put as my clocking. As my
oh,
social.
it's your social? Okay, well, there you go. Kills two birds.
Yeah, I can kind of remember that. So yeah, it's been interesting, and then just finding ways to use the skills that we have and in
Yeah.
different ways, and I'm excited to get started and see what it looks like on the other end.
But first, vacation.
But first, I was like, hey, don't work me too hard. I got things to
But
do.
before we work hard,
Yeah.
let's please take a break.
I was gonna do a question, but it looks like we're going a little long. But
Okay,
you know,
then
they
put down the book.
No, they got 3 days. They're gonna miss us, so I'm gonna give them. You listen to the first half, and then you can come back for the second half. It's like part
Okay.
2. Well, that's a weird ass question.
You don't have these picked out ahead of time?
No. Do I look like the guy that prepares?
No, no, you don't actually. I'm so glad you asked that.
These are some weird. Guess how many cups of coffee your partner drank? Oh yeah, you find something. Anyway, so thank you guys, by the way.
If
for
you and
watching
your
and
partner
supporting.
owned a sports team, what would you name it? Ooh.
I've thought about this because not this specifically, but I also have issues with naming things that we start like a business together.
Yeah.
If we were to start like a production company, would we go like NK Productions?
Yeah, I know.
I often come up with names.
You
for
stress
us,
about
yeah.
that. I'm just like, just pick one and go. 'Cause
Yeah, I know.
nobody's ever going to know.
Okay, so sports team first pick. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
So
You have a sports team.
Okay.
I'm going to allow you to pick the sport.
Okay.
And then we'll name it.
I'm gonna go. Let's go hockey. I like
Okay.
hockey, but let's do something weird. What else we got? Like kickball. We're
Okay.
gonna start a kickball team.
Okay, so kickball team. We have to name it.
Yeah, we just bought a kickball team.
Okay.
Trash Pandas is taken.
Okay.
Do we go animal? Do you go cute, funny, clever?
I mean, I sort of feel like you have to go clever and
Yeah.
funny, especially if it's kickball. I don't really know how you play kickball. Is it like baseball, but you kick the ball
Yeah, pretty
and
much,
you run
yeah.
bases
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
Yeah. So we're the easy team would be like the kickers, NK kickers.
Yeah.
But you want to be like a tornado.
Yeah,
or
so like
something.
immediately I went, they're going to be local. They're Vancouver. The
Okay.
Vancouver Fire. And the logo is a foot with flames.
Okay, we have the Portland Fire.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
that's
basketball
right.
team.
Yeah, okay.
So we
The
go.
Fiery Feet,
Okay.
because of the kicking
No, I
and
get
stuff
it. Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. The Vancouver Cleats.
Aw.
What is the Vancouver Kickers? That's good.
What's the ball made out of again? It's like that old school. Yeah, it's like the old school.
the rubber,
balls.
whatever the hell that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go the Vancouver Baby Bouncies.
Why?
Did you? Oh, yeah. You never played kickball?
No.
Oh my god.
Do I look like somebody that's played kickball?
You play softball and basketball. You never play kickball? You never heard of baby bounces? All right. So when the pitcher who rolls the ball at you, you can say no baby bounces, which is like tiny baby bounces.
Okay. Yeah.
Or they roll it straight, and they have like little.
I would
tricks.
imagine you'd roll it straight every time.
Yeah, well, they can roll it. They can do like tricks with it. They can do a little hook, but you can do like baby bounces.
Okay.
And you go no baby bounces, and like they won't like bounce it because it makes it.
Okay.
So never mind then.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
all right. The Nick and Kristen baby bounces.
okay, sure. I like it. It's a kickball term, so
All right.
works.
Go buy your shirts now. We've designed the logo and everything. It's up and ready to go.
Yeah, the collab with the Clark County Trash Band is coming soon.
Beach, yeah, that's funny. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We will be back next week, and we will share the updates from our vacation. I'm sure we'll post. I don't know if we'll have internet, but
I don't think we will.
if I have something, I'll be bored. I'll probably throw something on our
You'll be
Instagram.
bored?
I mean, I'm gonna be sitting there doing nothing. That's my jam.
Okay.
So, yeah, look for our Instagram. Follow us if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. And cheers, my love, to the death of radio.
Yeah, pretty much.